My name is Brian Blakewood, and this is my wife, Casey. And we met about 9 years ago. And it was pretty apparent when we both met that we were both looking for a foundation in our lives. So one day, we were, shortly after my mother moved to Keller, we were passing the Met quite frequently. And Casey mentioned, have you ever thought about going to the Met? And I had thought about it, but just never, again, took the time to do it. So finally one day we mustered up the energy, got the kids together, and stepped through the doors, and that was it. we took a tour through Met Kids. What a phenomenal program that is. To entering into the church and hearing the new genre of music that we weren't used to listening to in church captured us right away. Follow that with Bill's phenomenal message, his way to communicate to the people of today through Scripture. It captured us right away. So we knew at that point, she and I were hooked.
And we finished our service there and went back to pick up our children, and just to see the big smiles on their faces when they came out of the Met Kids area, and just to hear about how much fun they had, and can't wait to come back, and in the car talking on the way home about what they learned and what they did. It was great to see, just to see children enjoy church that much and enjoy coming. And we really wanted to find a church that our children loved. I didn't want to raise our children dragging them to church or saying, no, you have to go to church. And we wanted it to be their choice, their love, for them to want to come and get involved and be excited about being here. And I think we have definitely, found a church that meets that.
So it's been very impactful. We got so involved with this energy that we decided to really become doers. You hear Bill talk about church potatoes. That's really what we were prior to really getting involved. So we both became volunteers. I'm behind the stage, and Casey's with Met Kids, and we went so far as to get rebaptized. We're both from different religious backgrounds. She's Catholic, I'm Methodist, but we both wanted to show a public display of our faith to Christ, and so we wanted to be rebaptized, and we did that. And let me tell you what, that was phenomenal. With the band playing, anybody who hasn't gone to Worship Wednesday needs to go, because that is wonderful experience. What a wonderful experience. And timing is everything. I believe that we're here for a reason. I believe that Christ sent us to this church for a reason. It wasn't long after we began our volunteering that I lost my job, and I believe that the energy that this church has given us, the impact that it's had, that it was able to give me the energy to keep my self-esteem, to keep my motivation up even without a job, and listening to the people around me saying it's going to take 5-7 months, maybe even longer before you find a job in this economy. Well, God had different plans for me. He tested me for about 40 days. As I was offered a job within 6 weeks of being officially let go from my former employer. So what a miracle and what a blessing this whole thing has been, because it literally impacted our entire family, because we began talking about it. We began sharing the message of not just Christ but the Met and how they've impacted us, and we've reached out as far as her mom in Oklahoma
My
City.
mom is in Oklahoma City, and she comes up about once a month, and when she comes, she always comes to service with us. So it's just a very different environment for her. When she first came, it was very different from the Catholic Church, and very exuberant compared to what she was used to. But when Bill came out, she was hooked. And Brian's mother as well moved to Keller a few months back, and she has started coming when you started the Vintage, and I think it's been a great thing, because I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that kind of had that feeling, and you've brought a lot of new people in by offering that, and it's something that she truly enjoys.
And my brother out in Arizona has never been a real churchgoer. He went with the family when I was growing up, when we were growing up, but he dreaded it. But this email that I started sending him, I missed 1 week, And he said, he emailed me on I think it was Wednesday of that week, and said, hey man, where's that email I'm getting from you each week? And my response was, are you getting anything out of it? And he said, more than you could possibly know. Keep sending them to me. They're the perfect length. I get the message that I need. I can move on. But he said it's touching my life. And to hear that from my brother is that's saying something. And it has touched both of our families. So.